Hello everyone, it's Craig with ApplianceVideo.com, and today I'm going to show you how to check your air codes as well as do a proper diagnostic check on this Whirlpool 4-door refrigerator. Now, of course, YouTube, if you like my content, other people might like it too. So before we start, make sure you like, subscribe, and let's jump right into it. To begin, let's go ahead and bring up the user interface on this model. The first section we're going to go through will be the fault codes, and in order to enter the fault codes, we need to press a sequence of buttons. But before we do, let's go ahead and unlock the interface. So hold on to this button for 3 seconds. You'll have 3 keys you'll have to hit in sequence. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. As soon as you enter the fault code portion, you should hear a tone. And in order to navigate through the fault codes, you'll simply want to press the 3rd key that you selected. Now, there's a couple of different error codes you may find inside the system, such as an F3E1 for refrigerator compartment temperature sensor. You may find an F3E3 for a convertible compartment temperature sensor. We have an F3E6 for refrigerator compartment evaporator sensor. An F4E1 for a freezer compartment or main evaporator heater. This is a pretty common error code here. You may even find an F6E1 for a communication between the ACU and HMI. An F7E1 for a compressor not functioning. All the way down to FAE error codes for a damper. Now, as you would press the 3rd key to enter the next error code in the sequence, you will also press and hold the 3rd key in order to clear all of your error codes. Once you have fixed a component, it is highly advised to clear any errors that is inside the system. And once you press and hold that 3rd key, you should get a ding followed by a couple of zeros on the screen indicating that they have been cleared. And at this point, I would recommend unplugging the refrigerator and plugging it back in so that we can enter the next portion of diagnostics. The next portion of diagnostics can be a little confusing, so I'm going to bring up the UI one more time. And what we'll do at this point is press and hold the first 2 keys on the screen, which would be the sound key as well as the bottom left freezer compartment. Once you press and hold these simultaneously for 3 seconds, it should make a ding and show a couple of numbers on your display indicating that we are in test mode. Inside test mode, there's a couple of buttons that you'll need to know. First of all, in order to enter any type of navigation, you'll simply want to press the first button, which is the sound button. To increase the keys in the navigation, you'll want to press the freezer left compartment key. To decrease the numbers, you'll want to press the 4th button, which is the refrigerator compartment key. And to go back in the navigation, you'll simply want to press the Celsius or Fahrenheit button. On your screen, typically it's going to show 00, indicating that we are not in any type of test. So we'll want to press the increase button, which would be the freezer left key, in order to increase through the certain test. The first test you'll find will be a refrigerator compartment thermistor. Now, at this portion, it should read either OP or SH. OP is open, SH is shorted. Of course, you want it to say SH for shorted. If it shows OP on any of these thermistor tests, that means that it is open and will need to be replaced. Now, there are multiple thermistors inside this unit, so you have your service test 1, 2, 4, and 12, as well as 18, all are thermistor tests. So the same exact operation will work with all of these tests here. But if we go down to test number 39, this is a compressor speed change with ramp. When you are inside this test, you can control different compressor speeds. So what you'll do is go to test number 39, press the enter button, which would be the sound button, and then you can either press increase or decrease in order to ramp up the compressor. Of course, when you are done with this, simply press the Celsius and Fahrenheit button to exit out of that portion of the test so that we can continue forward. You have the same compressor test with number 40. The only difference is this test you cannot increase the speeds. It automatically starts at a max power. You have service test number 41, which is the refrigerator air baffle test, as well as 43, which is the CC air baffle test. And this is going to open and close the air baffle system so that you can make sure you're getting proper airflow. Listen for any grinding, or if it is not reading that it is open or closed. We have service test 44 for refrigerator compartment lighting. Now, the next test is actually a pretty important one. This is number 56. This is going to be the freezer fan motor. I see a lot of problems with evaporator fan motors on this. So once you go to test number 56, simply press enter, which is key number 1. And then it's going to show on the display ON, just showing that the freezer fan motor is on. When leaving the test, it should turn the freezer fan off. Next, I want to skip forward to 89 and 91. 89 and 91 are defrost component test. We have 89 for a run freezer compartment defrost heater. If your unit is not cooling properly and you see an abundance of ice on there, it is highly advised to do a defrost test. In this portion, you can turn it on, listen for about 5 minutes to see if you hear any type of sizzle. And then, of course, number 91 is going to be run a forced defrost. We can go to number 104 for the humidity measurement, and it goes all the way down to number 142, which is going to be a software version number. And finally, we've reached the end of the road. This will finish up diagnostics on this machine. Make sure you unplug it, wait about 5 minutes, and plug it back in so that you get a good hard reboot. YouTube, if you enjoy my content, make sure you like my video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.